my God! What's up mga kagulay? It's another learning episode of hydroponics and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we are going to share to you what are the development of this farm. We started with this half-hectare empty space and we take over last May. I borrowed from the government, from ACPC, and we granted 1 million pesos. So as the development goes by and I found out that the 1 million is not enough to put up 5 greenhouses, so I used my savings, a little amount of savings. We ended 2 greenhouses. I'm very happy to share with you today that our lettuce is growing well because of the reverse osmosis. So come on guys, let's go inside the greenhouse. So guys, this is the result of having a reverse osmosis in your farm, wherein you lower down the ppm. Our ppm here again is 1000, and then we lower it down into 100 or 80 ppm. I'm very happy about our first batch because the growth of this is very amazing. Once they receive the water with lower ppm and then we mix with nutrients, I'm very happy that next week we will have our first harvest here. And try to look at this one guys. This is the first week lettuce. So this is our third batch and I was amazed because it reacts differently than our first batch. Our first batch, and for about 3 weeks they started to develop leaves, but the growth is not enough. But this time, this is the new batch that we're in our new water, lower ppm water, and the reaction is this one. Very good reaction, and then hopefully they will grow faster and better. So having said and done guys, let's check one by one the development. Although some of those growth is quite struggling because some of the cups are not the same size of what others. So it's because they develop differently. They struggle from the water, from the previous water. I'm very happy about the result. Supposed to be, we will harvest tomorrow, September 5. We transplanted this batch August 5, and then this one we will harvest it September 14. This is Lolo Buendo Dabi. This is 2-week-old supposed to be, but it's already 4th week in the NFT. But the result is good so far. We set this September 5, supposed to be, we will have to harvest this one tomorrow, but the development is quite late because of the quality of the water. So we will taste this one. Yeah, still tastes good. No bitterness. It's quite sweet and fresh. So this is what I am talking about, guys. Some members are small because of late development. It's supposed to be. This is all the group size. So I guess the effect of the late development, we can go back to the water quality. Okay, because of the bad water quality which we use during the first week of this baby lettuce, and the result also is delayed. This one is probably 1 week from the time we transplant. So this is all good, and the third batch is also good. So I'm very excited, guys, to harvest our first batch here. Someone asked me that, sir, why you do it without reverse osmosis? Sometimes we need to know. There is a farm. I have a client in Magalang, Pampanga, and all they have is the 7-stage fertilization without reverse osmosis, and the growth is very good. So I need to put up first that 7 filter before I proceed to the reverse osmosis. So I need to know the development, the reaction of the plant. Might as well I can save on that perception. Okay, in farming you develop patience, discipline. Sometimes you ended up bad harvest, sometimes you have abundant harvest. So that's the life of being a farmer. Just continue and continue, no matter what happened. Just plant and plant and plant. Don't stop planting, guys. And then if you have a extra lot, try to put up again greenhouse so that you have lots of crops to sell. If you are in at ease and then you relax, then that's the time you stop earning. So once we sell this one, we will have to put up again another greenhouse so that this farm will be big as what our initial plan. So supposed to be, the plan is to put up 5 greenhouse here, and we have our plan that we come with fruiting vegetables aside from leafy vegetables. So we go bell pepper, cherry tomato, and other stuff. The development of this farm is quite good. The area is already clean, and then we designate the working area wherein we transplanted our seedlings. We also have greenhouse, small greenhouse for nursery, and we also have barracks for our caretaker. So that's it. So little by little, guys, we will put another area wherein simple kubo, so that if I'm here, I will be able to sleep overnight. So little by little after this harvest, and then we will proceed to the development right away. So we will not enjoy the sales. Instead of enjoying first the sales, we will roll again, we will put up another greenhouse. So that's the development, guys. We will have to put up another greenhouse for cherry tomato, bell pepper, and other crops. So let's enjoy for a while, but we'll go back, or we will roll again our money so that it will be bigger and bigger. So that's the agri business, guys. So you have to do a lot of discipline. So guys, it's already 11:30 and we will have our simple lunch. I cook sinigang because I managed to teach the caretaker here to somewhat budget the food so that they can eat good and probably enjoy the food while they have in budget.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I want you to myself. We can stay in hotels, just living off the edge.
Right, guys, we just had finished our lunch. Now we have a briefing before we go back to Antipolo. So all good. Next week we are going to harvest our first batch. It might quite late, 2 weeks late. 2 weeks, no? Kasi 3 weeks yun nandyan eh. So it might 2 weeks late. So the result is good. So sometimes we cannot afford to lose one set of the crop. So that's why immediately I decide to put reverse osmosis in this area. So feedback is very positive. So I'm very satisfied with the performance of the lettuce. And the problem now is is how we transport from here to Antipolo, because we are not selling here. We just here to grow, and we will be selling into our place, which is Antipolo. So if we will sell here, then it's the same price, 30 pesos per cup. So Antipolo, Rizal, and near places like Manila, Marikina, and Pasig. So we have a lot of customers there. So we're just here to grow, and another problem is how to transport. So I have in mind whether we use crates, because crates is 1,000 per piece. So the styro, if the styro is my good budget, we are on the right track now. All we need to do is to do consistently our good practices here, so that we can go beyond, far from what we expected. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are doing well also in your farm. See you next episode. Bye.